What's the worth of a person? Is it things you can buy? The places you can visit? What do you think it is and why? Now, many answers are similar, like cancerous cells multiplied. Through years it's been testified happiness comes from inside. But this personal gain-based lifestyle sucks the very essence of life. That comparison to cancer I'd mentioned before, you think, fuck this guy. He's off his tits, I'm not. I've just not forgot that prior to the consumer culture, there wasn't a lot. Prior to social media and anti-intellectualism, prior to the magpie minds that'll get you imprisoned or enslaved into satanic rituals, turning this evil habitual. People pull the wool over their own eyes. As long as it's tagged reputably, it's all right. As long as that wool was in fashion at the time, then they'll continue happily to turn a blind eye to the fact globally, near enough, we face times that are really tough. But why, when we live on a self-sustaining earth, which we do not deserve? I mean, we have religious leaders, or any leaders with the nerve, to tell us we struggle together when we have individual worth. In an incorrect context, showing justice generally fails, man-made equality with a hand on one side of the scales. The hand may be a greedy banker's or a government, of course, but what if you hear my words and decide it could potentially be yours? I mean, I've realised that people have stopped caring, unless it counts, like the number of people whom with love they're sharing. Eye contact, smiles and conversations, and now things of the past, long gone from this nation. It's all a competition and it comes to repetition. Being the best is the mission, success is nutrition. For the ego of the heroes, making nothing of zero, gratifying, trying to create an image. Drive a nice car on my ends and you're a king of the village. Have the muscles to match, bespoke style of a bloke's, masturbating the gratification of an ego with a stroke. One-sided, tending to favour, bigger and braver, vigour through paper. Because earning cash to be flash is like being quick in class. Wit and thinking fast, sit and kiss and ass and one another's like we're brothers better than others. Because we wear our hair and clothes all the same. You're not accepted if it doesn't have a name. Not true behaviour of sisters and brothers unless we make up with ourselves we think that people won't love us. Look at yourself and think hard. You strive to achieve others' expectations and call yourself smart. Posting pictures of yourself away on holiday, generally for approval, in a vain attempt to try to prevent your removal from society or your place upon this earth. Same with Christmas. I hope you get what you deserve. When it's the businesses and your foolish self who decides, who the devil rules your life and takes you for a ride, rather than a journey succumbing to the magpie mind, who reaps no real benefits from the shiny things he finds, yet will persist to do so while the leaders build their forts, raping and exploiting and controlling your thoughts, passing judgment and hatred through what we hold sacred. The happiness we seek in a life so bleak is not through turning the other cheek from these people, taking what you've had all along, the ability to show compassion and build relationships that are strong. Think of other people before you think of yourself. Happiness is an abundance, far superior to any wealth, but it exists in other people. We're losing love like we're helpless, like the ability to be selfless. If you compare the feeling to a deal in a store, I bet you've never compared the feelings before to realise that a life earning and burning is not what your heart's yearning. It's all about the love, the food and the health, not about money and materials. That isn't wealth. We've been blindsided by material existence. This is a resistance of a Messiah complex affected MC with one objective, of feeding at least the 5,000 with just these three nouns and alter misconceptions, misdirections from reception to try to change perceptions. We're enslaved to coins and paper, where they smelted the chains of the maker to break you and used to enslave you. It's rotten and ironic this paper we chase consists of cotton. Think about that.